Alright, hello YouTube. I wanted to show you my Hobie Pro Angler trailer that I kind of cobbled together, and I'm going to talk as I walk around. I got a list here of things to talk about here, but let me give you a little history. First, I started out, of course, putting the kayaks on top of my truck. I started out with the Ocean Trident 13, and then moved to a Yakima rack and roll trailer. And when I got the Pro Angler, that seemed to be a little too much for the rack and roll trailer, because I had put a Hobie tower kit on it, and you can see this is actually one of the Hobie tower kits here. I had it on that Yakima rack and roll trailer, and it just was too much for it. So the first thing is I upgraded to a double jet ski trailer made by Aluma. I hope I'm saying that right. It's a PWC 2. It's a double jet ski trailer. There's the name right there, and I guess that's their number. And it was a double jet ski trailer. I knew that I would never have to worry about, as long as I was hauling kayaks, I wouldn't have to worry about capacity. And it's been outstanding. I mean, it tows so nicely that I don't ever have to worry about it. Let's see. So I fell in love with the extruded aluminum tower kit that I ordered from ACK, and I found out that they are made by a company called Trailex. And I contacted Trailex and I said, look, I don't want a trailer, I don't want another tower kit, I want to be able to order some of this extruded aluminum, this extruded aluminum, and this piece here, these pieces down here, and I put together an order. And if you call Trailex, the man's name that was very helpful is Ken Montgomery. Ken Montgomery. He was very helpful in getting me what I needed. Let's see. So I put together the frame. Basically, I prototyped everything, but I ended up ordering 2 more Hobie tower kits. Then I have this bar at the across the top, and another bar across the top that kind of act like rooftop bars, if you wish, you know, that support the different accessories that I can put on top. Underneath where the Pro Anglers go, I took the bunks off, and I put this piece here so that it would be adjustable. You never know what Hobie's going to come out with, and I wanted to be able to adjust down the road for different boats and whatnot. And this has been very nice to be able to adjust. Today I actually just put on this Boondocks on my older Pro Angler here. I think it's a 16, and I had to move the bunks just slightly so that there was about 1 inch right here on this side and about 1 inch right here on this side. And it took me about 2 minutes to adjust the bunks. What I did was I moved both bunks just slightly, I think, towards the center, and centered it where before the Boondocks, you can see I had plenty of room. I'm not sure if I'm going to trailer with the wheels in place like that, but it'll be nice at least to get from the launch back to the campsite and not have to worry about taking off the Boondocks. I can just put them on there. All right, so that takes care of the bunks. These are 3-inch PVC electrical conduit bunks. I'm trying out this carpet. I don't have carpet on mine over there, but my wife's brand new Pro Angler, I put carpet on there. And I've trailered a couple times with it empty, and it seems to be okay, but we'll see if it holds up with just the zip ties underneath there. Not sure about that. All right, so I added a rod pod. I don't store my rods in here. I don't trailer the rods with them in here, but I did want a place for my stakeout poles and my micro anchor poles, and not have to put those in the truck or in the RV. So that's been nice, and I can easily move that. I have a Yakima front loader. Really like those because you don't have to take the front wheel off. And I have 2 more of these, and they're on top of my wife's minivan, and I think I'm going to put another one right here and then another one right here, so that I could haul 3 bikes across the top. You can see I've left bunks here. Sometimes friends go with me and I haul their boat there. I also have a Hobie Quest and that Ocean Trident. I still have it, and I'm trying to sell both of those in the future so that I could maybe get a Compass or a smaller Mirage driven Hobie. That's down the road. You can see my Yeti. This is a 125. We always take our big cooler on camping trips, and I never really had a place to go. And man, when that thing's loaded up, it's a beast. And it's nice that it has a permanent spot on the trailer. It's lockable. I don't have it locked right now, but it's lockable, and so I don't have to worry about it too much, it getting stolen. I have the whole trailer and both boats insured, so I don't have to worry about that too much. But I'd just rather make it a little hard for them. Spare tire fits right here underneath my wife's Hobie that I'll show here in just a second. And you can see one key right there, pops that off, and I can quickly change. This is one of the DeWalt boxes. I liked it because it had it bragged about being waterproof, and it had a gasket right here. I put some bungee, I don't know if you can see that, I put some bungee right there to be able to put stuff up top. This is where I store my Mirage drives. They're very cumbersome, but a little bit of gear and the Mirage drives go in here. Life vest to kind of cushion them. You have to worry a little bit. I added this plywood. It's 4x8 sheet of plywood, so you can kind of get an idea that it's 8 feet from there to there. I think it is. It's close to it anyway. You can see how I had to angle this back, and you have to be a little careful. My wife's minivan, when I turn real sharp, there's not a whole lot of tongue here, and that you don't want to punch a hole in the bumper. Let's see how I'm doing on my list here. It was a little bit of a trick getting the boat to line up on the winch here, but you can see that it matches up exactly right on the bunks, and the bunks were welded on. So I didn't have the ability to be able to adjust those. It would be nice if Aluma made the trailer where this piece here was adjustable. But it's 102 inches wide. This piece right here that runs all the way to the other side is 102 inches wide, which is the legal maximum driving down the highway. This is my Yakima rocket box. This stores, I don't know if you can see that, but this stores my nets and my paddles and then a small box of gear. And it's easily removable for ski trips. We just take it off of there. So in a matter of minutes, I could haul, 2 kayaks and 5 bikes, or 3 kayaks, or if I took the rocket box off, I could haul all 4 kayaks that I own currently if we were doing a big trip down the river or something like that. But I hope you've enjoyed. I've talked about everything on my list. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to show you. I'm not selling these. I got way too much money invested in it. I just thought somebody might take one of my ideas and maybe make it better. Sorry that this video is so long, but I hope you've enjoyed it.